Throughout history, people have formed deep bonds with animals, keeping them not only as companions, but also as symbols of prestige and success. In today's world, some pets go far beyond affection. They represent rare beauty, exceptional breeding, and immense value. From million-dollar racehorses to stunning koi fish, luxury dogs, exotic cats, and brilliantly colored parrots, these animals redefined what it means to own a pet. Their rarity and price tags are astonishing. Let's explore 5 of the most expensive pets people actually own. Number 1. Thoroughbred racehorses. Top-level racehorses can cost tens of millions of dollars because buyers are paying for far more than just a magnificent animal. They're investing in performance potential, prestige, and the promise of future earnings. These elite horses represent a unique blend of genetics, athleticism, and heritage, with value driven by bloodlines, training, and racing history. Champions such as Fusici Pegasus, who won the 2000 Kentucky Derby, famously sold for around $70 million after his victory, becoming one of the most expensive racehorses ever. Others like Sharif Dancer and Justify have also commanded extraordinary prices due to their breeding potential and racing success. The financial appeal goes beyond prize money. A single major race can bring in millions in winnings, but the real fortune often lies in stud fees. A successful stallion can generate tens of millions over his lifetime through breeding rights alone, with fees for top sires ranging from $100,000 to over $250,000 per mare. Maintaining these horses is equally costly and complex. Owners employ professional trainers, grooms, nutritionists, and veterinarians to ensure peak health and performance, while stables are fitted with climate control, security systems, and even customized feeding programs. Every detail, from diet to shoe design, is carefully managed to protect the horse's multi-million-dollar value. Beyond business, owning a top racehorse carries enormous prestige, often linked to royal families, billionaires, and elite investors who view these animals as living works of art and status symbols. Their offspring, especially from champion bloodlines, can fetch record-breaking sums at auctions, continuing the cycle of luxury and profit. For many, these horses embody both passion and investment, blending sport, science, and global prestige into one of the most expensive and culturally significant forms of pet ownership in the world. Number 2. Ornamental koi fish. Koi fish, especially the Japanese Nishikigoi varieties, are among the most valuable and prestigious ornamental pets in the world, admired for their vivid colors, graceful movement, and symbolic meaning. Originating in Japan during the early 19th century, koi were selectively bred from common carp to produce striking patterns and hues that resemble living artwork. Their worth depends on several key factors: color intensity, pattern symmetry, body shape, and lineage. Each koi is unique, and the finest specimens come from generations of meticulous breeding by renowned Japanese farms such as Dainichi, Sakai, and Momotaro. The most expensive koi ever sold, a stunning red and white Kohaku female named S Legend, fetched nearly $1.8 million at a 2018 auction in Japan, setting a world record. Such high value reflects decades of selective breeding and the cultural reverence surrounding these fish. Elite koi are raised under precisely controlled conditions, with perfect water quality, balanced nutrition, and temperature-regulated ponds to maintain their color vibrancy and health. Wealthy collectors often construct elaborate, custom-designed ponds equipped with advanced filtration systems, automated feeders, and even UV sterilization to create an ideal environment. In Japan and across Asia, koi symbolize prosperity, perseverance, and longevity, traits deeply rooted in cultural and spiritual traditions. Their calm demeanor and mesmerizing swimming patterns are believed to bring good fortune and harmony to their owners. Each koi's beauty is further enhanced by the serenity of its environment, making koi keeping both an art form and a meditative hobby. For serious collectors, koi are not just pets, but living investments. Show-quality specimens can appreciate in value over time, especially if they win competitions. This blend of artistry, rarity, and symbolism has made koi fish enduring icons of luxury and one of the world's most expensive and culturally significant pets.
Number 3. Tibetan Mastiffs. The Tibetan Mastiff is widely recognized as one of the world's most expensive and majestic dog breeds, once regarded as the ultimate symbol of luxury and status, particularly in China and other parts of Asia. Originating from the high-altitude regions of Tibet, this ancient breed was traditionally used by nomadic herders and monks to guard livestock and monasteries against predators like wolves and snow leopards. Their enormous size, thick double coat, and lion-like mane give them an imposing presence, while their deep bark and protective nature make them exceptional guard dogs. During the height of China's luxury pet boom in the early 2010s, Tibetan Mastiffs became a craze among wealthy collectors, with some purebred specimens reportedly selling for astronomical prices. One red-coated Mastiff, named Big Splash, was famously purchased for around $1.9 million in 2014. These dogs were seen as living emblems of wealth, power, and exclusivity. However, owning a Tibetan Mastiff is a significant commitment. They require spacious environments, expert socialization, high-quality diets, and regular grooming to maintain their dense fur. Their strong-willed and independent temperament, while loyal and intelligent, can make them challenging for inexperienced owners. Today, the market for Tibetan Mastiffs has cooled considerably, but elite, show-quality dogs bred from pure Tibetan bloodlines still command high prices, sometimes reaching tens of thousands of dollars. Beyond their monetary value, they're cherished for their regal bearing, loyalty, and connection to an ancient cultural heritage. Their presence evokes both nobility and protection, making them a timeless symbol of dignity and devotion. Whether kept as working guardians or as prized companions, Tibetan Mastiffs continue to represent one of the rarest and most awe-inspiring examples of canine grandeur in the world. Number 4. Designer and hybrid cats. Some cat enthusiasts are willing to spend astonishing sums for rare hybrid breeds that blend the allure of the wild with the affection of domestic cats. Among the most famous is the Savannah cat, a cross between the African serval and a domestic cat. Known for their tall, lean build, striking spotted coat, and long legs, Savannahs have an exotic, almost cheetah-like appearance. Their price depends largely on their generation. First-generation hybrids, known as F1, are the most expensive, often costing between $15,000 and $30,000, with some exceeding $40,000. Later generations, such as F3 and F4, are more manageable and slightly more affordable, but still retain that wild, elegant look. Savannah cats are also highly intelligent, energetic, and social, often forming strong bonds with their owners and even learning to walk on leashes or play fetch, traits more typical of dogs than cats. Another highly publicized hybrid is the Ashera cat, which was marketed in the mid-2000s as one of the rarest and most luxurious cat breeds in the world. Promoted as a blend of the African serval, Asian leopard cat, and domestic cat, it carried price tags reportedly reaching up to $125,000. However, genetic testing later revealed that Asheras were essentially rebranded Savannah cats, yet their mystique and exclusivity fueled their desirability among elite buyers. These hybrids require special care, high-protein diets, and spacious environments that allow them to express their natural agility and curiosity. Because of their partial wild ancestry, some regions restrict or prohibit ownership, particularly for early-generation hybrids. For dedicated and responsible owners, though, these cats represent a fascinating fusion of untamed beauty and loyal companionship, living testaments to how far selective breeding can push the boundaries between the wild and the domestic. Number 5. Large exotic parrots. Among birds, the hyacinth macaw stands out as one of the most expensive, rare, and admired species in the world. Native to Central and Eastern South America, particularly Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay, this magnificent parrot is instantly recognizable by its striking cobalt blue plumage, bare yellow skin around the eyes and beak, and its immense size, reaching up to 40 inches in length, making it the largest flying parrot on Earth. A single hyacinth macaw can sell for anywhere between $15,000 and $40,000, depending on its lineage, age, and source. The high price is largely due to its rarity, as wild populations have declined because of habitat loss and illegal trapping, leading to strict breeding regulations in captivity. Breeding these parrots is notoriously difficult, since they form strong pair bonds and reproduce slowly, often laying just 1 or 2 eggs per year. Their care requires significant commitment. They thrive on a specialized diet that includes palm nuts, fruits, and high-fat seeds, and they need an exceptionally large, reinforced enclosure due to their strong beaks that can easily crush wood and even metal wiring. Beyond physical care, hyacinth macaws are highly intelligent and emotionally complex. They need daily mental stimulation, toys, and consistent human interaction to stay happy and prevent destructive behaviors. With proper care, they can live for over 50 to 60 years, sometimes even longer in captivity. The lifetime cost of food, housing, and veterinarian care can easily surpass the initial purchase price, making them a responsibility suited only to experienced and dedicated bird enthusiasts. For those willing to make that lifelong commitment, the hyacinth macaw offers not just beauty and companionship, but a truly awe-inspiring connection with one of nature's most extraordinary creatures. Expensive pets represent more than just wealth. They reflect human fascination with beauty, rarity, and living companionship. Whether it's $1 million koi or a champion horseback, these animals combine emotional connection with exclusivity. But owning such pets also brings great responsibility. Proper care, ethical sourcing, and lifelong commitment are essential. If you enjoyed exploring these incredible animals, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating facts about the world's most remarkable pets.